In this lesson, we will describe how to prepare your favorite foods at home to avoid eating processed foods high in additives. Instead of using bouillon cubes or processed broth, it is better for your health to make your broth at home. If you make your broth at home, you can avoid preservatives, control the amount of sodium, potassium, and phosphorus in the broth, and adjust the flavor to your liking. Homemade broth can be used for soups and also as the base for sauces, stews, casseroles, rice, and pasta dishes. In general, vegetables are the base of a homemade broth. To make your broth, use onion, garlic, celery, leeks, and carrots. If you want, you can add your favorite type of meat. In the case of meat such as beef, chicken, or fish, you have three options: using cut raw meat, or using leftover cooked meat, or using the bones of the meat to flavor the broth. To prepare a good homemade broth, cover the vegetables and the meat completely with cold water and cook over low heat. In general, vegetable broth usually takes about an hour, meat broth between 2 to 4 hours, and fish broth about half an hour. However, the best way to know if the broth is already complete is to test the solid ingredients. If they no longer have any flavor, it means all the taste has already passed into the broth. To make salad dressings or marinades for meats at home, first choose your favorite oil such as olive oil, canola, corn, or sesame oil. Then choose your favorite vinegar such as apple, grape, wine, or balsamic vinegar. Then choose your favorite herbs and spices such as dry mint, Italian herbs, parsley, cilantro, black pepper, or Mrs. Dash. Then choose lemon or lime. If you want it to be creamy, add mayonnaise or mustard to your taste. Finally, combine all ingredients in a container. Put the homemade dressing on your salad just before eating to keep the flavor and texture of the salad fresh. You can use the same mixture as a marinade for different types of meat. You can use a marinade on meats just before cooking or let the meat sit in the mixture as long as possible, maybe overnight. Then cook in your favorite way: grill, broil, or bake. To make chips at home, take tortillas or pita bread and cut them into squares. Then toast them either in the oven, the microwave, or fry them in your favorite oil until they are crispy. Then cover the chips with your favorite mix of herbs and spices, a spicy mix, or sugar and cinnamon. When choosing tortillas or pita bread, read the ingredient list and avoid those that have phosphorus additives. It is important to avoid eating processed meats, such as ham, sausages, and bacon, because they contain a lot of chemical additives like phosphorus, salt, and potassium. Instead, try to use homemade meats for your sandwiches. There are several ways to make meat for sandwiches at home. One of them is to use cooked chicken leftovers to make a chicken salad that later you can use to make a sandwich. First, shred the chicken or dice it. Then take vegetables you have on hand such as onion, chives, peppers, or carrots and cut them into small pieces. Add mayonnaise and mustard to taste and mix everything together. If you want, you can also add boiled eggs to your chicken salad. There are several ways to make meat for sandwiches at home. One of them is to use cooked chicken leftovers to make a chicken salad that later you can use to make a sandwich. First, shred the chicken or dice it. Then take vegetables you have on hand, such as onion, chives, peppers, or carrots, and cut them into small pieces. Add mayonnaise and mustard to taste and mix everything together. If you want, you can also add boiled eggs to your chicken salad. Another way to make meat sandwiches at home is to use the leftover cooked meat from other meals. Shred the leftover meat or cut it into small strips. Take the vegetables you have on hand, such as onions, chives, bell peppers, or carrots, and cut them into small pieces. Next, saute the vegetables until they are soft and add the meat. Finally, make a sandwich with a mixture of meat and vegetables along with lettuce, cabbage, or tomatoes. If you do not have leftover cooked meat, you can make deli meat at home from raw meat. First, put chicken breast or beef steak to marinate. Then cook the meat on a pan or a grill. Let the meat cool down and then cut it into thin deli meat slices. Put the homemade deli meat in containers in the fridge so they can be ready quickly anytime you want to make a sandwich. To make burgers at home, buy your favorite ground meat, either chicken, beef, or turkey. Then add your favorite mix of herbs and spices, such as black pepper, garlic and onion powder, parsley, or Italian herbs. Roll the meat into balls and then flatten them until they are about the size of the palm of your hand. You can use the burgers right away in a sandwich, or you can put them in plastic bags and freeze them for later use. You can cook the burgers on a pan or a grill. To make red sauce at home without tomatoes, cut red peppers, onions, and garlic into small pieces and cook them with your favorite spices on low heat. When they are soft, grind them in a blender until you have a paste. If you want the paste to be more liquid, add homemade broth. You can use this red sauce in any dish in which you use tomato paste, such as pasta, stews, casseroles, or meat dishes.